Welcome back to our continuous growth with this life-changing opportunity. Personally, for me, I'm a user of the product every single day. In fact, earlier I was using the P90 Plus to recharge my body, my cells. It's the first thing I do in the morning and get my day going. If you're brand new to this biotech opportunity, welcome to the future of self-care from home that allows us to use this cutting-edge innovative technology as you would find in a wellness rejuvenation center, but you can do that from home. And I got a chance to go to one of their many global offices to test out these products for myself. I bought them immediately on the spot and carried them with me to now the Dubai market to start opening up the global market from their growth in Asia, and that is where our opportunity is. As you can see, even on the PowerPoint, it's Asian languages because they're just beginning to convert this to the international market, and that is where we come in. That is where we can become users, educators, and franchisees of this business to take this to anywhere around the world. I just heard of another big country that I was looking to expand into, officially opening and allowing us to take this into that market. So I'm super excited about that. Today, I wanted Paul, who is a friend of mine from many years ago, who I've known in the fintech space, now going into the biotech space, and he's making the kind of money we would make in fintech here with something stable and long term. In fintech, it's like 10-month projects. Here, this is a 10+ year journey that we're on building international markets. So Paul is going to do a deep dive into the compensation plan that is rewarding him handsomely. He just spoke to me about an event that is being done in Singapore with 150 people. And what shocked me was that all 150 people are part of Paul's team. So this is the kind caliber of individual we have, a market opener that's here with us today to explain both a little bit of the products and then diving into the deep elements of the comp plan that the more you look into it, the better and better it gets. So with that, Paul, thank you for sharing your time. I know you're super busy, and we're proud to have you with us.
Thank you, Sal. And hi, guys. So I'm Paul, and I'm based in Taiwan. I got introduced into OlyLife last year, September. Yeah, so I was fascinated by how this company, their product line is not cosmetics, it's not supplements. They are wellness electronics, so devices that it can improve our health. So this company, they have different products, different electronics. And the best part is that they are coming out with new products every year. For example, this year, July, in Macau, there is going to be a convention, and they are going to announce three new more products. So we are going to see three more wellness electronics uh, around July of this year. So we can talk about the products later on or in other videos, but today we're going to talk about the comp plan because this comp plan is one of the reasons why I decided to leave fintech and come back to a biotech or product company again. Because this time, what I find is that this comp plan can really help a lot of people, and it would not hurt my friends or families who I brought into this business. Okay, and here's the reason why. So in the past 2 months, for the past 2 years, the company grew very, very fast. We grew very, very steady. And right now, the monthly turnover of OlyLife is around $50 million per month. Okay, so that is in US. And we haven't even entered the international market, or what I mean by international is the English and Spanish speaking market. So we are in right now in the perfect time to start expanding the English and Spanish and the Spanish market. And yeah, I feel I'm really excited to be working with Sal. And so in this video, I want to talk about more in depth on the comp plan for people who are experienced, and you will probably see what we see in this comp plan being very different from the ones that we've been in. Okay, so in OlyLife, to become a member, to be inside the system is very easy. All it costs is $1,000 USD of product purchases. It could be the P90, it could be a combination of our other products. As long as it reached $1,000, you are inside the system. There's no joining fee, there's no yearly fee, there's no other fees. Or product purchase only. So the best part about our product compared with other supplement company is that when we buy a device, it's not just for our personal use. We can use it by our whole family. So one device, we can take care of our whole family's health. Just buying one device, we are able to enter the system and be part of a global business. Our product already delivered to 143 countries. Basically, we can sponsor anybody from different country. In our company, there's no ownership, there's no subscriptions. It's a one-time payment, and you can decide whether you want to buy other products or not. If not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the bonus that we're going to earn in the commissions, in the comp plan. And the last part, which I think is the best, is the payout is daily. Okay, it's a daily payout. So, like I said, when we start, when we bought a $1,000 of product, we are inside the system. And once we have a position inside the system, which is a binary, I believe most people have heard about the binary or understand the binary. When we're inside the system, our account will be active forever. Okay, this is the first important thing to remember. Our account is always active. Okay, and because we're a binary, so when we join, we could be under somebody else who joined before us, right? So the only rule in our comp plan is that the first person you sponsor, it has to go onto the left. That is the only rule. So that means when we join, we could be having spillovers from people who joined before us, who decided to start sharing, right? So the first person they sponsor, it has to go onto the left, which will be a spillover under our team, or even more, or a second spillover. Okay, so, and here's the first important part. In other binaries, if you want to start accumulate points on your bigger leg, usually you have to be activated by sponsoring one on the left, one on the right. Here, you don't. Once you buy a product, if there's a spillover, that means there's a volume coming towards you. All those volumes will be accumulated with no limit and no flush. Okay, so and because we don't have authorship in other companies, usually you need to be on authorship subscriptions, to maintain your larger site volume. Here, we don't need that. In other companies, usually they have a limit of how much volume you can accumulate on your larger site. And once you exceed that limit, those volume goes to the company. It doesn't go to you anymore. Here, we don't have that because all the volume that could be accumulated, we can have one super strong leg over time. It doesn't matter. Okay, so I think this is one of the best part about our binary compared with other binaries out there. So let's say if now we are prepared to share OlyLife to our friends or families, and there's someone who we sponsor. According to the rule, the first person we sponsor, it has to go onto the left. So that would be A, okay? So what bonuses are we earning? First is the personal bonus or the fast start bonus, which is PV, 10% of the PV. Okay, 10% of the PV. And what is the PV? PV is 75% to a dollar value. That means when we buy $1,000 of product, it will be 750 PV. And 10% of 750, that would be $75 in the personal bonus. And let's say if we sponsor a second person, which is a B, and we put them on our right. So again, we get a personal sponsor bonus. And also we earn a tier bonus, which is paid out 50% of the PV, and that will be $375. Okay, so what is a tier bonus? A tier bonus is the first position on the left and right of each level will be calculated in tier bonus. Just like this example. On our level 1, we have 1 on the left, B on the right, and there's a tier bonus. If B sponsored his friend, which is B1, and now on level 2, we have number 2 on the left, B1 on the right, and we also earn a tier bonus of 375. If B1 sponsored his friend, which is on our third level, which on third level, we have A on the left, B1.1 on the right, it's another tier bonus. So for the tier bonus, it doesn't have to be your personal team, your personal sponsor, even spillover counts. or if your team grows, it count as well. And since we are a international global business, so you can all these members could be joined in from different countries. Okay. And for the tier bonus, we can earn unlimited levels. That means if we drive it down to a 100 level, we are just on the tier bonus, we can earn up to $37,500 in US. If we drive it to 1,000 level, then it will be $375,000. Okay. And there's no cap on how much we can earn with the tier bonus. So for me, the best part is no matter how much we earn, whether it's 375, 37,000, or 375,000, the only cost for each member is only $1,000 of products. $1,000 only. That means once we help each member to earn 3-tier bonus, they made their money back forever. And the rest of the commissions they earn, it will be their pure profit. And so this is one of the reasons why I believe that I won't hurt my friends anymore, because of this tier bonus. People are able to make money fast and money quick. Okay. But this raises another question. A lot of people ask, okay, since you guys don't have auto-ship, then where's the passive income in it, right? So this is where it's very important to understand our company. We are a wellness electronics company, right? Think of it as like Apple. They came out with an iPhone, then iPad, then Apple Watch, AirPod, Apple TV, all these different electronics. It's something that OlyLife will do. So let's just imagine we built 1,000 levels with the P90. We earned 375,000 on the P90. And then the company came out with this G1, the eye massager with PMF, which can improve our eyes. And everybody in our team thinks, hey, I want to protect my eyes because of the electronic screens that we've been using every day. So everybody bought another G1. So, and then we earn another $375,000 in the tier bonus. So the company will be coming out with new products every year. And one of the reasons is because our company, we own 167 patents. So it's not the patent on the current product, it also contains the patent of our future products. Yeah, so it's something pretty exciting. Okay, so some people will think that tier bonus is something like binary. Yeah, it's similar, but I'm gonna talk about binary later on afterwards, and then you will understand the difference. Okay, so then we have the third bonus, which is the upline bonus. This is something pretty interesting. We haven't seen this in other projects yet. For upline bonus, it means you can earn 5% from your upline position income. Okay, what do we mean by that? That means, let's say if I'm here, let's say if we earn $1,000 in the total commissions, okay, from this comp plan, the first 2 person that's directly under us will earn 5% of my $1,000 commission, which will be 50. And which means if I earn $10,000 in commission, these two, they will earn $500 each, 5% of what I earn. So, these two, number one and B, all they did was buy $1,000 of product and they're inside the system. They didn't sponsor anyone. They didn't invite anyone. They didn't even understand the comp plan yet. So they don't know what to do. But because I'm building, I'm earning commissions, so they'll be benefited with 5% of what I earn. So unlike other comp plan where usually it's always the downline make a purchase and the upline makes the money, here, whenever upline makes commissions, the downline will also earn 5% of what they make. But of course, there's a limit to how much people can earn. We can earn up to 3 times of the package they join with. That means if they join with 1,000, they can earn up to $3,000 on the upline bonus. If it's 2,000, they can earn up to 6,000. If they join with 6,000, they can earn up to $18,000 on the upline bonus. And the best part is that it goes all the way down. So let's say if number 1 and B earn 500, that means their first 2 will earn 5% of that 500. So that will be $25. Okay, so this is one of the most important bonus that created a huge momentum in Asia for the past 2 years. Because This way, everybody are able to be motivated by income. And when they see income without doing anything, they get curious. When they get curious, they want to know more. When they know more, when they really understand what OlyLife is, they started to share, which will build a momentum from up to down and then back up because there are more builders than consumers. And to utilize this upline bonus, here's the thing that people need to understand. Everybody in OlyLife, we only suggest to own one position. We only build one position, focusing on two legs, and we only own one position. Of course, it's different from the other binaries where usually they ask you to have three positions, 7 or 15. But here we want to do only one because we want our first left, first right to be our leaders, to be our builders, where they can benefit from us on the upline bonus. So they will duplicate and have their first right, first left to be their leaders, and this will create a chain of leadership. Okay, so this is a secret on the upline bonus. So, and let's get on to the next bonus.
Oh,
So
if
I
I
talked about,
Oh,
okay,
if I
please.
may add to go back to the other slide, I want to add some details of that, which is it's up to the 5% match of your sponsor's earning is very cool to see because even before I started to share and sign up other franchisees into my business, I already got some money from my sponsor doing their effort. Now, it's very important to note because thank goodness my sponsor, as well as people like Paul, have informed me that the 3x of whatever you start with as a match of 5% of your sponsor's income is not just up to 6,000, but upon on your first purchase. So it's not that you can make a purchase of, let's say, $1,000 to get into the binary, and then later on add $5,000 of additional products to get the maximum 6,000 turned into 18,000. It has to, whatever you make as your first purchase, that is what's is counted towards the 3x. So if you have the capacity, and of course it helps your inventory, it helps you to experience more of their range of products, as well as share some of the products with others, lend it out, or put it to use to help expand the experiential aspect of expanding this business. So that's very important to note because if you come in with 1,000 and then you add products later, it's but only the 1,000 will count towards the 3x. Of course, you get other benefits for expanding into, there's a $1,000 level that has some benefits like it gets you into the binary, it gets you a binary percentage of 11%. There's a $2,000 threshold. At that point, you're earning 12% of the binary, and that opens up that level. And then there's a $6,000 entry, which is unlocking the full comp plan. So if it's within your capacity, I would say go for the six. That's what I did myself, because it opens up the comp plan to the maximum degree. You earn 13% on the binary, as well as I think there's some other benefits that's needed for the 6,000. And then, of course, you put yourself in a position where you can earn 3x 18,000, the maximum on that upline bonus. The other thing that I actually talked to Paul about before starting this Zoom is about, does everyone get a upline bonus? And I want Paul to just cover that lightly because it sounds like it's the first two. So what if you recruit 10 people? Do the other eight not get? Well, because it's a binary, people fall under each other. And so even if it's not your direct sponsor, let's say your number three falls under your number one or two, well, that number three, whoever is above that person immediately is considered that upline for the 3x for the upline bonus. So I found out actually everyone, because they fall under each other, will get an upline bonus as long as your upline, or at least their upline is doing something. So Paul, if you just cover that lightly in your own words, and then we can move on.
Sure. We can use this example. Let's say in this diagram, I'm the only one who built, right? And I earn $10,000 from the commissions. And number one, number B, who is directly under me, they didn't start building, but because they're under me, they get 5%, which is 500. And the 2% that's under them, which is number two, the blank, the B1, and the other blank, who didn't do anything, they also get 5% from the 500 of 1 and B. So from my $10,000 of commission earned, every single one of them I earn a 5% from what I earn on my commissions. And of course, the people that's under 2 or under B1 will also get 5% from the $25 that they earn. So the upline bonus 5% will go all the way down. Okay, so this is how this upline bonus work. Until it reaches certain cents, I can't remember the exact number, but because it's in cents, so 5% of a cent or 10 cents is too small. That's when the upline bonus will stop in the downline. Sal, is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, that's great. I mean, just we know that binary, for those that have worked with binary, is very powerful for gluing a team together because of the spillover effect. But in most subscription-based opportunities, there's a flushing, or there's, you have to act on it. You have to meet certain qualifications to retain that volume. I really like the fact that you can just get positioned here, or get your top teammates positioned here, and they could not look at it for a few weeks, few months, or even a few years, and they could come back to it and see a flood of volume on their leg that never expires. That's already a great selling point. But the fact that, as you said, Paul, the it goes from up to down to up kind of way, which is the upline can put money into the pocket of the people they refer. So not only are you helping your teammates by dropping volume into their leg, you're helping them by earning money. The 5% trickles down 5%, 5%, 5%, until it gets to a few cents, down as many levels. And I guess we can calculate how many levels it goes down before it gets to that few cents. Let's say if it's even, 5 levels or something. Well, I guess it depends on the starting amount of how much you made. So for example, yesterday I put my second person, and I made over $2,000. And so,
Yep.
which is incredible. And so the 2,000, 5% of that is like $100. So meaning that my direct got $100 from me earning $2,000. The person below him got like $5. Person below him got whatever, until it got to a few cents. So we can bring that to their attention. Like you can reach it back out to them and say, hey, check your back office. I just made commissions, meaning that you earned a percentage from mine. And so it's a very interesting angle to ignite people that wants to see something happening, or you can use that as a tool or mechanism to show them the power of this opportunity. And where people start making money, they start turning their attention.
I totally agree. And this is what it is driving the momentum in Asia. Like people are motivated when they see money coming in their back office every day. So if we are making money every day, the 5% they will be paid out every day. So it's easy for us to talk to them and turn them from a consumer into a builder because they can excite their sponsors or their team with this upline bonus. Okay. So let's carry on. So the next bonus I'm going to talk about is the binary. Okay, so before I explain on the binary, let's just go over to the tier bonus. For tier bonus, remember it's the first position and the of left and right on each level, you earn $375. So in this example, on the fourth level, the black dots is the first position that joined on the fourth level on the left, and the first position that joined on the fourth level on the right. So these two positions will be paid in tier bonus, which will be 375. And the fifth position, the same. I mean, the fifth level is the same. First left, first right, 375. For the sixth level, it's the same. First left, first right, 375. And it will go all the way down to unlimited levels. And then people ask, then what about the fourth level of the other positions, or the fifth level of the other positions, which will be the pink dots? So these volume will be paid in binary, just like the binary that we all familiar with. For a P3, which means you bought $1,000 of product, your binary percentage will be 11%, and the daily cap will be 1,000 US dollars per day. If you're a P4, which means you bought $2,000 in product, your binary will be 12%, and your daily cap will be $2,000 a day. If you reach the highest, which is $6,000 in product purchases, your binary will be 13%, and your daily cap will be $7,000 a day. So $7,000 a day times 30 days, that means you'll be earning $210,000 a month with just one position on the binary. And for the binary, it's a one-to-one. Okay, it's not a 1-to-2 or 1-to-3 kind of binary. It's a one-to-one binary. So for this example, if there's 10 volume on the left, 20 volume on the right, you get paid on 10. Right? So let's say if we are 11% on the binary, so each one will be 82.5. If we times it by 10, it'll be $825 for the binary bonus. And the other 10 will be leftovers. It will be accumulated. There's no flush, and there's no limit on how much we can accumulate on our bigger side. Okay, so the other bonus is the global pool bonus. It's paid annually. Every year, 5% of the annual revenue will be divided amongst all the qualifiers for a share. And to earn a share is very easy as well. All you need is, according to your binary, as long as you have 14 on your left, 14 on your right, each with $1,000 of purchase. If everybody's buying $2,000 of product, then all you need is 7 on the left, 7 on the right. Okay, then you are qualified to earn one share. The best part is, if you achieve once, you can earn for life. Okay, what do we mean by that? Let's say in 2025, this year, we have a group. Our team is 14 on the left, 14 on the right. So we earn a share for 2025. Let's say if we are now in 2026, or once we go into next year, our team did not grow at all. That means for 2026, our team still maintains 14 on the left, 14 on the right. It's same as 2025, okay? No one's building, no one's growing this business. Are we still qualified to earn one share on the global pool? Yes, we are qualified. But is there a requirement? Yes, there's a little requirement. All you need to do for the next year, the whole next year, is you just sponsor one more new person into the business. Then you are requalified to another share for the global pool of 2026. So it's very easy to achieve. So from the start till now, as you can see, this comp plan is designed for the small people, because the company believes once we take care of the small people, the leaders will have a long-term sustained business with OlyLife. Okay, then can we earn more shares? Of course we can. We can rank up. This is also the rank. M1 also equals to 1 star. Once you have 1, 3, 4 on the left and right, you are 2 star. You can earn 2 shares. 6, 6, 7 on the left and right, you can earn 4 shares. And it goes all the way up to M7. Okay, but I stopped at M5 because the first 100 M5 in the world will receive a free condo in Pattaya, Thailand from the company. OlyLife, they have a construction company in Thailand, which they are building right now. And in that condo, they saved up 100 condos for the first 100 5 stars. Okay, and they will give them a free condo in Pattaya, Thailand. And that condo will be in your name. So you basically own it. Okay, so this is something pretty new because I never heard of a product company that actually gives out a house. All right. And the last bonus, sorry, the last bonus is
Paul, before we go to the new slide, I want to touch upon a few deeper things for leaders that will help with their understanding, which is in regards to, remember I said there's additional benefits to getting to the 6,000. Whether you do it in the beginning or you do it later on, you can see you'll not only get 13% on the binary, you'll get the cap, the daily cap, which sure, you might not make $7,000 every day, but certain days it might surge up. And if you're at the $2,000 of purchase, or 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000, your daily cap will be 2,000. So on a given day, if something happens on your lesser leg, on your pay leg, power leg, pay leg, and you get like, let's say $3,000 of earnings, you'll be capped at 2,000. So more incentive on top of the 3x on the 6,000 to get to 18,000, you get to 13% binary, and your daily cap gets to 7,000, which now gives you the highest possible earning cap on the binary. The other thing I wanted to mention about the shares, whether it's 14, 14 on each side to become M1, is it's not 14 people. the way that it's being calculated is 14 people at $1,000 of products. So if someone buys $2,000 of products, they're essentially two people. So you can multiply each of these numbers by 1,000. So $14,000 of volume and matching with $14,000 of volume. So if someone comes in at 6,000, which I have 6,000 and I have 6,000 person, they're like six people out of the 14. So just multiply these numbers by 1,000, and that's the volume you need on left and right to become these M1 through M5 to get an annual share of global company revenue. The other important thing to notice is that that it is something that can help with from spillover. So these numbers, you're not doing it alone. You're getting spillover from one side of your team building, and then secondly, your teammates and their teammates and their teammates and their teammates and so on. There's no depth, there's no end to the depth that counts towards these M1 rankings for these global shares, and of course the potential to get the free penthouse or living area from Pattaya, which by the way would be a great place to stay because now you're there with the top 100 builders in the company. So that's a great place to mastermind.
Perfect. Thank you, Sal. Yep. So, and the last bonus, which I'm going to talk about, is the coaching bonus. But we know it more as the matching bonus. So this will be determined according to our personal sponsor tree. Okay, so this bonus is paid on 6 levels. The first level is 10%. The second to the sixth level is 5% each level, and it's according to what they earn on the binary. So let's say, for example, if I sponsored A, B, C, 3 person, A and C, they are not a builder, they are just a consumer. But B is a builder, and let's use the example, if B is earning $3,000 in binary, then we will be paid 10% of the 3,000, which will be 300. If B sponsored 5 person, B1 to B5, and each of them are a builder, and if each of them are earning $3,000 in binary, then because they are on our level 2, we earn 5%. So 3,000 times 5%, that will be $150. And we times it by 5%, that will be 750. So it will go all the way down to 6 levels. For this coaching bonus, there's no cap. The more people we help within the 6 levels, the more money we can earn. For example, right now, Brian, the #1 person in Taiwan, who has built this for just around 2 years, he have around 260,000 members that's in his organization. And right now, his earning is around 500,000, at least 500,000 a month. So that means 200,000 a month from the binary cap, and the other 300,000 is all from coaching bonus. So this is something that we have. The more people we help, there's no limit to how much we can earn in this comp plan. And one of the last part is we can even earn on one big leg, on one strong leg. And here I want to give an example of my sponsor, who is also my very good friend. In this picture on the right here, this is my sponsor, Francis. He sponsored a leader, a very strong leader called Ozawa-san, who lives in Japan. So Ozawa-san started last year, May, and for the past 10 months, he built an organization of 20,000 members. He made over more than $1 million in OlyLife. And the best part is that for Francis, because he personally sponsored this Ozawa-san, just on the coaching bonus for the 6 generations, he's earning around 30,000 USD per month just on the coaching bonus. So there's a chance for everybody, by just sponsoring one person who are willing to go and do the work through the coaching bonus, we can earn also very good income. So basically, this is the most important six commissions that is from OlyLife. All right, Sal, is there anything you want me to explain more in details?
There are layers and layers of deeper dives and psychology in terms of the one would be great because as I got the chance to go to Xiamen, one of their multiple international offices, by the way, beautiful office. You can tell it's a technology company and a place that I'm proud to bring other leaders. And there I got a chance to mastermind with Paul, Francis, his sponsor, and above them, Brian, our leader, who's doing over $500,000 a month. And one very interesting thing that I didn't pay too much attention to, which was the global bonus, the share bonus, because I was like, that's just a plus. It wasn't really like when it happens, but not really a primary driver. But the way that Brian broke that down, it came from more of the like back end to the front end to use this as a driving force to get people to engage. And if you would touch upon that, Paul, a little bit, why this is a really good tool to build through and use this as a main point of building teams.
Okay, so for a lot of the new people, usually we don't talk about like all the details on the comp plan. Usually we only talk about three bonuses. One is the upline bonus. Why? Because there's a chance of them joining the company and maybe just sponsor a few person, but because of the upline bonus, they are able to earn their money back on the product or maybe 3x their money, right? This is the first bonus we talk about. The second bonus is the tier bonus. Why? Because if they are willing to do a little bit of building, sharing, just on 3 levels of tier bonus, they are able to earn their money back on the product very fast. And the last bonus that we talk about is the tier bonus. Because once they reach 14 on the left, 14 on the right, basically they are like a shareholder in OlyLife. So, and because OlyLife comp plan doesn't force people to buy a product every now and then. So, and they are coming out with new products every year. So there will be a time when the company comes out with a product that the old members like, and they are really and they are willing to spend money to buy another product again, right? So that this also means keeping them inside OlyLife as a permanent membership. Like they will never leave OlyLife for
Yes.
life. But the way how we talk and that's the main reason why we talk to the new members about the global pool. The second part is that as a leader, if once they reach M1, that means they already made money back in OlyLife. They even made more, at least like $3,000 to $5,000, with our comp plan. So we focus on the ranking for people to push. And the reason is because they achieve once, they are able to earn for life. Remember how I said for next year, for M1s, all they need to do to requalify for next year is to sponsor one more new person, right? So for example, right now, Brian has around 12,000 M1s under his organization. So next year, these 12,000 M1s, they know, if they want to requalify for a global pool, they have to sponsor one more new person. So that will be at least 12,000 volumes that's coming in next year, right? And also, if you understand the comp plan better, some people will just sponsor their family or friend for a new product. Because if you add up the personal sponsor bonus, if you add up the tier bonus, and if you add up the global pool share, basically you are getting a free product of that year because there'll be new products coming out, new $1,000 products coming out. So they are willing to do that, which will also meaning like passive income for the leaders. Yep. So Sal, is that what you want me to
Yeah, yeah.
to talk about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That was something that really stood out to me as I understood it. I was like, oh wow, this is an adhesive way to keep people engaged, even if they moved on a few months into building, they got distracted with other opportunities. As long as they become M1, then they will continuously have an incentive to pay attention for life. And of course, as this shows the test of time, people will say, "Hey, what is this thing that I'm ignoring that keeps paying me?" And they may come back to really engage. What was the date, a cutoff date to qualify for the global bonus, and when is it paid?
Okay, so the cutoff date for the global pool bonus is the end of November, the last day of November. And then all the global pool bonus will be paid around mid-January of each year.
Awesome, awesome. Okay,
So
yeah.
so in end of 2025, the same November the 30th, that will be the last day to qualify. And then in 2026, January, that's when we're gonna earn the global pool bonus for 2025.
Okay.
Yep.
One final thing that I want to conclude on, as for leaders, as for builders, as for crypto enthusiasts like myself, we love the idea of daily pay. The company officially allows for withdrawal of, most likely it's crypto for you guys, and I say most likely because a few countries like Singapore, where they have a physical location and whatnot, I think they pay through the banking system, so which is also not bad. But for the rest of us global international teams, it's going to be USDT TRC20. So that credit happens, I think, at 10 a.m. Taiwan time, which is like 6 a.m. Dubai time. And so every day, like yesterday, I made a sale today, $2,000+ in my back office. Now, I could wait to the 15th or the 30th of the month to formally do a withdrawal request of USDT TRC20, which then takes about 5 to 7 days to hit my wallet. I've seen a very, very nice multiple, what is it, 5-figure deposit that Paul got into his wallet, and so it does come through. The other option, which is great for team building, is you can do internal transfer. You can immediately turn the balance into credits to buy products and transfer to any other account. So this really allows for massive expansion, immediate liquidation, and the kind of fast action that we like in crypto. This has. So I think it's a blend of amazing fast action crypto side that we like, getting paid in crypto and being able to transact immediately within 24 hours of doing the task, getting paid, and being able to liquidate. And the stability of a product-based company that's thankfully not boring, not a Me Too product, not subscription based. And so I think it bridges exactly what I've been looking for, which is stability in crypto. And I know this is not a crypto platform, but this is the way that it's becoming a great harmony for me and my current existing crypto audience, and the freedom to go into blue oceans of people I've never approached, that now I can, because everyone cares about their wellness, at least if not for themselves, their family's wellness. And these are products that I use on a daily basis outside of the comp plan. I need it for myself and I use it for myself, and it helps a great deal. So I know that's why it's going to do very well. So Paul, any final words as we close out?
Yep. One last thing for the withdrawals. If we want to withdraw from our back office, there's no withdrawal fees at all. So whatever you withdraw is whatever that will hit our wallet in USDT.
Oh,
That's all. All right. Thank you,
nice cherry
Sal.
on top. Thank you so much, Paul, for your time and this deep dive into the comp plan. A lot more training for advanced leaders as we grow together.